We like taking pictures instead of videos.
Hey, you guys.
Hello! Yeah.
It's been a weird night, guys.
It's been a weird night.
This has been like a video that has taken us... It's probably
2 hours.
Yeah, it's about
probably
2 hours now.
Yeah, it was in
To
the works 2 hours ago. Yeah, we had to bring inside furniture outside. We got a lamp.
Out in the neighborhood.
Wasn't enough lighting. It's now attracting moths.
Which is like Megan's, like...
Pee in my pants over here.
One of her biggest fears are moths. They like swoop and they're erratic. And
They're
like
unpredictable.
She like dodges them and like weaves.
It's really scary. We're doing this for you.
Yeah.
Because we love God. And He loves you.
Yeah, He does.
Yeah.
And He loves us.
So that's what's up.
In our imperfections and fears.
Very imperfect.
Press it in.
Shines right on through all those cracks. Alright, so we're just a couple of imperfect people.
Yeah. Pressing in.
Pressing in. Doing the vlog. Writing some questions. We wrote some questions we prepared tonight.
We've been doing it 10 months officially, you guys. 10 months.
10 months. It's not yet a year.
Pretty dang close.
It's right there. Yeah, I'm there.
Go God.
Okay. I mean, we could dive right in.
Let's
Do you have
dive.
anything you want to tackle? We're pretty exhausted from all the camera work and all the lighting setup.
We had to pray before we started.
We had to pray. One big prayer, and then we do hand buckets.
Yeah.
Actually, this could help you guys.
Yeah.
It helps us.
Yeah.
Alyssa and I started a thing. I don't even know how we started it.
You started it.
Did
Because
we?
I got stressed at work, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she was super stressed out, and I went up to her with, like, my hand, just like this.
Well, and I
And
don't
I
do
put
well
her
with
head.
people being like, what can I do? Like, I don't want to talk when I'm stressed. Like, you just,
Yeah,
you
she
need to
doesn't
leave me
wanna talk
alone.
about it. Yeah. So, in comes the trusty old hand bucket. And so, I said, put your troubles in here. And so she went like this, like, for
I
a
did.
while.
It was violent.
And then, like, I kind of shook it around. I told her to hold out her hand. I gave him right back. I'm like, so
Well,
where
you
are you
give them to
gonna-
God.
Yeah, where are you going to put those?
They give them to God.
Yeah.
And I throw them.
Boom.
Gone. God's problem now.
Yep.
Love you, Lord. Yep.
That just happened.
So we bit it.
2 rounds of
We
hand
did it.
buckets before we got started.
2. 1 was not enough. This world is focused on derailing your walk, man. And
Yeah,
so is the
it
devil.
is.
So
Yeah,
just
it
press in and laugh about it and be happy and try the trouble bucket.
Yeah.
It helps. You can even have your own trouble bucket.
Plus
you don't
it's
have
really
someone.
cute. You
to,
get a
like-
partner. You do it by yourself.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Go away.
Questions.
You have mine still.
Yeah, working on it. Apparently we need more hand buckets.
We're imperfect.
These are questions. All right. Yeah, well. All right, so
Let's rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to ask the first question.
doing a lot of hand activities this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good
All
stuff.
right, ready?
Best 2 out of 3 or just 1?
I think these people have valuable
Okay.
time.
1, 2, 3. You got it.
Ah, okay. All right, first question. Why do we need Jesus?
It's such a big question because there's so many answers. It's a big question. Because I think, like, I'm no preacher, but he's our creator, and like, we were born into a world of sin, and so our destiny without him is death and awfulness. I'm like, who wants that future? Like, nobody. So I think it's like compounded, like he is our creator, so our ultimate father, on top of without him, you got nothing. You think you got yourself? Nope. You're gonna die. I mean, truth talk.
Straight into the point. Amen.
You know, your future is death and destruction and spiraling, corrupt sin. It's a lot of words, but that's what you got. And I think with Jesus is the exact opposite. It's hope. It's not easy. It's harder, but there's hope and there's love and there's peace and there's heaven. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Why is it harder?
I think because of our sin nature. I think we were born into sin. So there's no unsinful person. You can be the best person in the world, Mother Teresa, a saint, and you're still going to have a sinful nature. And I think with that sinful nature, it's really hard to walk with God and to be, I think for me, to be perceived as a following sheep that needs religion to, you know, get by, find happiness, like a crutch. I don't think it's a crutch.
I mean, we're all leaning on something at the end of the day.
Well, and I think it's logical. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to go into all that, but like, it's the life for me. I'm happy here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Yeah. I like it.
Do you have something else to add to it?
Just that sin nature thing, man. It's tricky. It's a slippery slope.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I think a lot of people they'll look to religious leaders. I think we tackled this before in a blog. And they'll, like, scrutinize what they do. And, like, you aren't close to God because you did this and that and, like, what you're currently doing. And, you know, like, we gotta keep looking higher. Like, we can't... You could look at somebody who I think is, like, the most supreme Christian ever, but they're human, and they've got their flaws, and they've got their baggage, and they've got their past. And, like, you just gotta keep looking higher. And I think that that's why we need Jesus. He's that perfect example that we can strive to be like and go after hard. What's happening?
My cat's got a mouse, like, right there.
Footholds, man. Anyway.
You're right. Never look to the world for your truth. Never. Because we're imperfect. Okay, I got a question, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm terrified of mice. Moths? Mice. I don't do mice.
That's what we'll call this thing.
Okay.
Moths and mice.
Ooh, what do I ask? How do you identify God's will for your choices?
Peace.
How do you know when the choice you make or are about to make, you're between two really, really good choices? Like, neither one is going to really mess you up.
Okay.
How do you know which one's God's?
Peace and that nudging. And a lot of times in my experience, it's what I might not totally choose out of my own free will. Like, more like there's... How do I explain that?
It's a toughie.
Yeah.
Because we struggle with it, that's why I ask. Like,
Like,
how do we know which one's good?
I guess, for instance, like in the recent job shifty-roo I did.
Shifty-roo?
Shifty-roo. Like, that was all God. Like, there was a choice to stay, and there was a choice to go in a different direction, and if I had it my way, I'd choose to be in the place I'm comfortable, like, choose to be surrounded by the people I know and love and have worked with for so long and have invested in,